Welcome to a special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship Game. The original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see the number 13 team in the country, LSU Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Using his legs, it's Haynes. Going absolutely nowhere. We have lost him.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
They lose 3 in that place, and now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Dropping back, it's Nolan. Makes the catch downfield. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. It's a solid gain.
Well, it's great to see this quarterback from LSU make that throw and put it right on the money to pick up that first down. And I think that's the big thing that LSU fans want to see is consistency from the quarterback position. There have been moments where you've seen that. There have been other moments where they've been asking for more out of their quarterback. So you had the Burrow moment in 2019 that was historic, one of the best we've ever seen in the sport. But now you want to see throws like this. It'd be a great compliment to that running game. And then you become a complete package and a real threat in the SEC.
And the quarterback keeps it here. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Oh, my gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Finds his man. It's Haynes. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here. We got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
And here comes the punter onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And he fields it at the 15. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Dropping back, it's Manning. Close to the tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Washington. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
Well, they give up a huge pass play, and they come back with a sack on the very next play. This defense was hoping to stop the bleeding, and they do so with that sack.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. The attempt for 47 yards. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed, ability to diagnose the play, blows it up.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Nolan. Receiver makes the catch. Ah, here he goes. Out past the 30. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Motion by the back, defense better adjust. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, LSU. How in the world do you lose track of the reliable tight end on that play?
The only thing I can think about is the defense is so locked in on the wide receivers or maybe the running game that they just forgot about the tight end. The guy's wide open. That's an easy throw.
Here's the point after attempt. Extra point makes the lead 4. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. The last possession is settled for 3. Let's see if they can reach the end zone this time. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Sticking with the running game. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. It's Manning. Looking for the wideout. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover 3. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released,
he's in the clear. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. And a touchdown to the big tight end. We're seeing it more and more on Saturdays and Sundays, Kurt.
well, the tight end saying, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Don't forget I'm a pretty good player, too. All the attention.
It's blocked. They scoop it up. The 50. Now the 40. Picked up by the offense. Can he make something happen? So after his PAT was blocked, the kicker is out there again to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Makes the grab. It's Hudson. Heads out of bounds after a solid game. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Scanning the field. It's Manning. That's reeled in. It's Fields. Now play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Looking for some space. It's Fields. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial second quarter beginning right now. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Washington. He's tackled immediately, but not before a gain that moves the ball to the 25. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And now the handoff. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Sooners.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
PAT is good, so the deficit now just 3, 13-10. Scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. To the air, it's Nolan. Lets it fly to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Thorne. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
One play moves the ball to the 41. It'll be 1st down. Tight end goes in motion. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got him probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Nice grab. It's Haynes. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. Coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
How many 1st downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
Looking downfield, it's Nolan. Fires it to the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. After the incompletion, 2nd down now from the 35. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Short pass finds the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the quarterback. That was a tough assignment.
They're able to get a short gain to make this 3rd down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long. So this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
Throwing off play action. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing. Throughout those summer months, and man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
The offense knocking on the door with a first and goal. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Are we seeing this correctly? The field goal unit is out there on first down. Yeah, I have no idea what the thinking is here. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. We start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
They're going to run it here. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And the running back takes the handoff. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. To the air, it's Manning. The receiver grabs it. He'll be brought down at the 46, good enough for a first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
First down, looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
Chris, what a shot, right? Come to an LSU game and you see a defensive lineman overwhelm an offensive lineman and come up with a big sack. When was the last time you didn't see LSU have defensive linemen who can make life difficult for quarterbacks and offensive linemen? Because I can't. They always have big boys who are athletic to make life difficult in that backfield.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's a short completion with a big tight end. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. With the catch, it's Washington. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
Well, the quarterback looks so confident there with this throw. Good job up front with the offensive line protecting on a pivotal third down. And anytime you're trailing in a game, you want to be able to convert. So good job by this offense.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
That gain makes it second and medium. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. To throw, it's Manning. He flips it to the back across the middle. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Sooners line up on 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes the grab on the move. Tackle down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They finally stop him, but that gain.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
First and goal, an opportunity to take the lead before halftime. They'll try to run this one in. Nothing doing there. They're still 2 yards from the end zone.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Looking to pass here on second down. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Entertaining first half here. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
Extra point puts it in front by 1. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. One more play before they head to the locker room. The secondary backed up off the ball now. Here's the throw deep downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Important possession here to begin the third quarter as they try to continue momentum from the first half and build on this lead. Grab down the middle. It's Thomas. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
Oh, and it's incomplete. What an opportunity for a desperately needed takeaway. Couldn't quite come up with it. Handoff to the single back. Oh, what a move. Picks up the first, looking for more. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there, the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down. This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And the Sooners are in the red zone. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Trying to run, it's Fields. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
So now it's third and short from the 23. Potential four-down territory. Let's see what the third down call is. To throw, it's Manning. Caught near the sticks. It's Washington. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners. So they find the reliable tight end. He makes the defense pay that time.
You know, the receivers a lot of times get most of the attention, but don't forget about how potent a tight end can be. When you've got a player like this who can run routes and a serious weapon that they can utilize, and they just did right there.
PAT makes it an 8-point game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Instead, takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw to the left side. Makes the grab. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. After the first play, they're very close to midfield already. Looking to pass. It's Nolan. Pressure is coming. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Looking for a man. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Makes the catch downfield. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down.
You know, in these spread offenses, the game just keeps evolving, and the opportunities keep presenting themselves for the big guys to be able to run a corner route. So hard to cover this.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And he drops back in the gun. Tries the right with a quick throw. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play. A new set of downs after that completion. In the red area, it's Haynes. Powering through. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Catch made on the right side. Tackled at the 8 after the completion. Looking to convert on 3rd down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. And it's a direct snap. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, LSU.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Set up for the PAT. And it's good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? They'll change the pre-snap look now. Now here's the toss play. Breaking free at the 35. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Play action here on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Thomas. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. With the conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers. But, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Dropping back, it's Nolan. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but need this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And they trap him for a sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field. And that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And they finally stop him, and he found a nice lane in that return. Puts the start of the drive in good position. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. The pass rush closing in. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there.
What a great catch by that receiver, Chris. He lays out and comes down with it, and the quarterback is the beneficiary. He's actually over 200 yards, and he can thank his receivers for plays like this.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Not the accuracy we expect from the senior quarterback. He threw it behind the receiver. Incompletion sets up a second down. Ball handed off. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Scanning the field. It's Manning. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's down at the 3-yard line. As we hit the quarter break, it's Oklahoma on top. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here we go. An exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Lost the ball short of the goal line. He fights in for the score. Touchdown, Sooners.
Well, you talk about avoiding a disaster. That ball is on the ground, free for anybody to pick up. The offense picks it up, and not only that, they take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Now the try here for the extra point. And the extra point makes the lead 15 here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Oh, he makes the catch! They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. Looking deep downfield to the left. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, LSU.
Chris, as you know, anytime you hit a big post route like this for a touchdown, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver is essential. Nice job of not waiting too long. Quarterback takes a hitch, gets the ball out early, and allows his receiver to run underneath the beautifully thrown football for the touchdown.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. Grab behind the line. It's Fields. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Option look. It's Manning. Football comes out. The offense makes a recovery and takes off. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Too much speed for the defense. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
An extra point makes the lead 15 here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On first down, it's play action. Lets it go quickly. Lucky for the junior quarterback that didn't get picked off.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Quick throw, testing the middle. That's caught. It's Storm. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his 2nd catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead.
And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Now the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays on big yards. You know, it's a bend-but-don't-break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too quickly down the field.
That's incomplete. Even on a forced down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Important 2nd down play coming up. To throw, it's Nolan. Looking for the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line. Just checking the stats after that last completion. He's approaching 450 passing yards now.
Boy, this guy's doing everything right to be able to have a day like this. He drops back, he finds these open receivers, and he puts the ball right on the money. And how about the receivers, the job that they've done being able to make plays after the catch today?
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Caught over the middle. It's Storm. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Boy, a great slant by the receiver. What I love is the quarterback found the window that he wanted to make the accurate throw.
The quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. At midfield, across the 40, inside the 20. Touchdown, Sooners. From red zone all the way to the other end zone. What a reversal.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Off the play fake on first down. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Now, this defense has done such a great job of disrupting the timing with his quarterback and his wide receivers. Sacked in multiple times, consistent pressure, just dominating performance.
Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge game slips through his hands.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Back to pass. It's Nolan. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it in the open. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Now it's 2nd down here. And the quarterback dropping back. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down, bringing pressure. Oh, they got him! A 4th down sack and a turnover on downs.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the 2nd half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Man, this defense can fly to the football as a group. That's great team pursuit. The quarterback a little unsure on whether he should keep it or pitch it. And the defense makes him pay for that with their speed.
They're going backwards to open up this drive after the loss, 2nd down and 15. Pounding away with the run game. Tackled there by the defense.
What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable 3rd and short.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. End zone ahead. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Green. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the 4th quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play. Try to get in the end zone. Maybe get an onside kick.
1st down here for this offense. Back to pass. It's Nolan. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
He finds some space. That's a big hit at the end, but he can a fresh set of downs.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whatever we feel like doing.
Second down after that previous play.